Welcome back to a new food reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host, Fatty, aka Jay. So you might notice that there's a little more lighting. I'm testing out all the different lighting matters that I can do for this show. So just don't be surprised if the angles change a little bit here and there until I get it right. I may change up the angles again because this is only the first chance to see how this works. Obviously, you can't see the black light, but you can still see the dude right here. So I just wanted to say, first things first, thank you for everybody who does like and subscribe. Everybody who doesn't, what's your problem? Subscribe, come on. Don't be like that. I'm not begging, but at the same time, you know, hey, hit that little subscribe button. Maybe watch some videos. Let's get the ball rolling, guys. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Chop, chop, as they say in the food industry, I guess. I don't know. Or some kind of industry. Also, if there's any food companies or any other kind of companies that want to help support the channel by offering a sponsorship, I'm always accepting sponsorships. That goes for all the food supply companies, all the food MRE companies, any kind of food-related company that would like to have a trade promotion for sponsorship. So give it some thought and get in contact with the man here. Foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. Again, foodreviewswithfatty@gmail.com. So I got something slightly different on the show today. Way different, actually, for me. I've never had this before. But I've had one of the meals that come from this. So what I got is actually... I've been to Flavortown before. I have visited there. I literally went on a vacation. But now I'm back. I'm going back to Flavortown. That's right, I said it. Guy Fieri's Cheesy Enchilada Bowl. That's what they call it. Take a look. So I am going to read some of the things that are on the box because I always find it interesting, some of the things they write to try to pull you in. They have me at Cheesy Chicken Enchilada Bowl, but it's a seasoned pulled chicken layered with enchilada sauce, cheese, and tortilla strips. But here's the one that always gets me. It's on the back of the box. Packed with flavor, this spicy rojo enchilada bowl is full of tendered pulled chicken and crunchy tortilla strips topped with melty cheese. It doesn't mention that there's also other stuff on this. They got the little green chive deal that they always put on things. They threw that in there as an added mix for some reason. I really don't know why, but I'm not complaining. It says calories 570, total fat 33 grams, which is a lot, but cholesterol's kind of high on this. It's 110. I mean, this really just isn't that healthy. This is something that I wouldn't eat every day, just as a precursor. I'm just going to go ahead and say that now. This is not something I would eat every day, just for the record. I just happened to buy one, and I wanted to do a review of it. That way, if I can give people things that they might eat from time to time, if they want to try it and it's good, then try it. And if you like it, you like it. Just like they used to say, try it and you like it. Or don't, and you won't. I made up that second part. Anyhow, yeah, it's just basically a chicken enchilada bowl. I think the highest thing in this is the sodium, which is pretty high content for this. But that's kind of commonplace for a lot of these microwave meals. I don't know why, but they put so much salt in them. But this has a lot of salt. And so that's why, for this reason, I'm going to review this. But it might not be something that I finish. I'm just going to try some of it. And at $6, I should just eat the whole thing, and I might. But I'm depending on whether it's going to taste good or not, because looking at this, I'm not sure I feel it. I'm not sure yet. And I want to give you the reason why I say this is because you look at the picture, okay? Now I get its marketing. I get its marketing. I'm not judging here. Marketing and what you're getting is different. But I mean, look at that. There's the big difference. If you see the picture with Guy Fieri's face on it, unless that's Violent J from ICP. It might be Violent J from ICP pretending to be Guy Fieri. That's how he covers himself up when he's not doing his music. Shout out to Violent J of ICP for making these fantastic bowls. And that's what it looks like in life. The actual version of it. It just doesn't look the same. And I was right, it's chives. Because I can see the chives right here. Little pieces of chive, just like, yeah, there you go, little chive. A little chive right there. Which, give me a second. Just touching it, I just burned myself to death, so. Okay, anyhow. We're going to go ahead and bust this bad boy out. Like I said, I'm going to try some other stuff, too. I do have some other equipment. I have this other thing here that I got for Christmas one year. My cousin was gracious enough to buy me something like this. And I also have another lighting rig that goes to this. And it's not a gun, so don't demonetize me, Facebook. It's actually like a hand camera deal. I'm not using that currently because that's like an on-the-go product. I have actually a stand that's here that actually has a little button. So I use that only because it has the button that comes with the camera and everything with the stand. But I use this one if I want. I got this one, and I got the fancy pants, just for the record. If I really, really wanted to use it, the iSteady. Now that's for the smaller cameras because I actually do have 2 action cameras as well. This one's done with my action camera for real because it's always on me. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. I just was wanting to point out some things here because there's been some speculation lately that from some people that I'm not using any other equipment. But I got to be honest, I have literally like 500 pieces of camera equipment here. And I'm just trying to decide which one works the best. And so that's why the video might look different from angles and to lighting. I'm actually planning on trying out the other gimbal with the light that comes with it eventually and seeing how that works. So it's got a light that just straps on the gimbal. Just for the record. Anyhow, let's go ahead and continue with this review. I'm playing around a little too much. So we got the bowl here. I'm going to go ahead and grab some out of this and try it out. Let's find out if it sucks or not. We'll try to get a good enough bite of everything all at once because there's like this mash. It doesn't really look like chicken underneath all this. Yeah, I mean, it says tender pulled chicken and crunchy strips with melted cheese, but it doesn't say that it'd be ground up chicken as well. So there we are. Take a nice little look at that thing and tell me what you think of that boy. I don't know. Well, there's only one way to find out. Okay. Well, I'll be honest, I got a lot of things to say already. But before I do, I'm going to try one more bite, see if I can get it all together here, because I know I missed something. There's 2 different kinds of chicken. There's pulled chicken and there's minced chicken. So on the bottom, I'm actually seeing like a sorry, I got a little bit in my teeth. It's like a grinded part. And then there's the actual pieces of chicken. So that's kind of what it is there. Let me just take a look there. We're going to give this bad boy a try. But you can see the minced chicken underneath. That's what I was getting at. Anyhow, let's give her one more try. Okay. So now I know I'm right. The tortilla strips, they call them as crunchy tortilla strips. Does that look crunchy to you? No, that's not a crunchy tortilla strip. In fact, it's literally, look, no crunch. There's no really crunchy tortilla strips after it's microwaved. And there's really no other way to cook this. I mean, you can put it in... I mean, there's no other way to cook it. It just literally says 5 minutes in the microwave. Sit for 2 minutes. So So yeah, that's not even an option. Just looking at it in period, it looks like this isn't even really. I mean, Guy Fieri's name is on it, but it's really not even made. I'm sorry, Guy Fieri, however you want me to say it. His name's just on the box, basically. Looking here, it actually says that it's from a different company. Unless his company is this company, it's called Knuckle Sandwich. So maybe this is ground up knuckle that I'm tasting. Got some ground up moose knuckle going on there, because that don't look like chicken to me. I don't know what you think, but that's not chicken to me. So this doesn't taste very good at all. There's actually, the chives don't really do anything for it. The two different kinds of meat just weird me out, because it's like, why would you have chicken and then have another layer of chicken underneath? And there's no real excuse for why there's minced up chicken, like minced, like it looks like somebody chewed it up and spit it out. And then there's actual chicken on top. That's just kind of weird to me, because even when you mechanically process, it's going to be shredded chicken. And it says pulled chicken or shredded, pulled, same idea. But I don't see anything shredded in this bowl. In fact, I actually see pieces of chicken that's not even pulled chicken, which you can see there if you want, right there. There's literally like chunks of chicken. And they're calling it pulled chicken. Pulled chicken don't look like that. That's not pulled chicken right there. That's what it's showing. That's what it's showing me. That's the first things first. Also, this is $6. For $6, I'm sure I could do much better than this. Pretty much anywhere. I didn't mind it because it was whatever. I mean, you know, Walmart brand food. And, you know, I don't know. Even looking at the toppings, I don't really see anything that screams. Oh, there we go. That's what it is. Never mind. Chicken breast rib meat. This is the biggest scam that's ever been, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. What they do is they take the rib meat, because it's nice and soft already. They mechanically separate it, they put it in, and they act like it's chicken. But in reality, the chicken that you're looking for that's supposed to be in this bowl is chicken breast, not chicken crap. Even though I was told to take chicken crap and make it into chicken salad as a kid. That's just saying, hey, life sucks and then you die, so do with what you got. That's basically what it's telling you. I'm sorry, life sucks and then you are unalived. My apologies for the language there. If there's any kids watching, sorry kids, that's kind of what life works out. Just remember, it only gets worse. Anyhow, yeah, I mean, this is just kind of a sham. They're using chicken rib meat to make this. I can see it right here on the ingredients list on the back of the box, which just blows my mind, because it's really not hard to use good chicken. You can just use good chicken. Also, when you buy in bulk and you have these made in bulk, you're not paying as much for the chicken as you would if you just bought a bag of chicken at Walmart or something. So that's another thing I don't like about it. This can only be microwaved, so that tells you something about how they're processing this food. And every bit of it is processed except for the cheese, I'd say. And then the cheese is processed in some sense of the word, but not in the word that I would think. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call this a no-go. I'm going to go ahead and put it down. For the value, I'm giving this a 2. For the looks and how it's supposed to look visually, 0. And for the actual overall, I'm calling it a 1. This is like the worst garbage that I've ever seen. And Guy Fieri, you might want to go back to the drawing board, my guy. If anybody hears this, I hope that you're not going to eat this crap. It's really sad. Really, really, really sad. Now I'm going to have to go and find something else to cook, because this is what I'm not eating. I don't think I'm going to eat this at all. I don't like rib meat anyway. I got a nice juicy steak in the fridge, which is much better. And if I would have known that this was the case, I wouldn't even have done this review. I should have probably done a little more research, but hey, a review is a review. I mean, I'm going to be doing reviews of stuff that nobody would even expect on this channel coming up soon anyway. So, and I mean, I have some like really good stuff that's really good, healthy for you. So keep an eye out for those. I'm going to do that next, I think. which one is actually right here on the table, and it's in this little white container. And no, it's not the sniff. It's well, it sounds like I am. I got stuff that I'm gonna do though from companies that are actually really good health food companies. So you're gonna see those reviews coming next. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get to Mr. Predict No. Mr. Predict No. That's what I said, okay? Don't get it twisted. Mr. Predicto, does this Guy Fieri crap suck?
It cannot be determined at this time.
Mr. Predicto, can you quit being a butthole and tell me whether it's going to or not?
The signs say no.
Okay, so Mr. Predict No, like I said, says it don't suck, but whatever. I've had better meals from like cheaper companies. Michelina's outdoes this company, it's sad. Healthy Choice are all good, better choices than this crap. I guess that's why they call it Healthy Choice and not Guy Fieri's Flavortown. Alright, anyhow, I'm calling it a day on this video because it is a day. That's all. I'm going to also say thank you to everybody who subscribed. And everybody who hasn't. Take some time out of your day. It's not going to kill you. Anyhow, like I said, I'm wrapping this up, so without further ado, if you know, you know, and if you don't know, let me get up here. And if you don't know, now you know. Food Reviews with Fatty. Out.